Hey guys, it's Kaz here, and it is that time of the month again. It is time for the Scrabble TBR. So, if you haven't been here before, Scrabble TBR, pretty self-explanatory. Scrabble tiles, they have letters on them, and then those letters should be the start of a book. Simples. We pick out 7 tiles, I choose 4 of them, so I've got a little bit of leeway of other things I need to read in the month, and then we pick some books. Also, this has never happened yet. It'll probably happen eventually at some point, maybe, perhaps. But if I pull out one of the blank tiles, then I have to add a book as well. It's not happened yet. It'll be a mystery if it ever does. But that's another rule that exists. So yeah, let's give the bag a little shake and pick out some tiles. That'll do, I'm sure. So, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tiles. So the letters we have this month are a Q, which is definitely going to be one of the ones that I don't pick because I don't have any books beginning with the letter Q that I haven't read. So that's pretty obsolete. I have an E, a Z. I own books that begin with Z, but I don't know if I own any that I haven't read, so that's probably going to be another one that I don't choose. You see, this is why I pick 4 out of the 7 as well. So I've got options to read other things, and also because some letters exist and I don't have the books for them. So, yeah. We also have another E, an A, a K, and an N. And if I was starting out at Scrabble, I'd probably have to put down the word keen, which is 16 points. Not the best starting word, but you know, having a Q and a Z means points would come later on in the game. But we're not playing Scrabble right now, we're picking some books to read. So I'm gonna head off and find some books. I might have a look on my spreadsheet just to see if I have any books with a Z that I haven't read, just out of interest. But yeah, I am going to send you over to the cats right now. They'll give you a little bit of a kitten fun times, and then I shall be back with the books. See you in a second. Why are you laid across everything I own? I didn't want to look at any of those notes anyway. Thanks, yeah. Appreciate it. Excuse me. Excuse me. What are you doing? I'll punch you. Okay, I am back with the books. So, a few interesting thoughts. First of all, I did have a look to see if I've got any books beginning with the letter Z, and I don't know how I forgot, but I have like half of the Zombie series by Darren Chan, which I've owned forever and haven't read. But we're not doing them ones, but I just thought I'd point that out. Also, interestingly enough, the book that I've picked out for E is the only book that I own that I haven't read that begins with E. So if E ever pops up again, that's going to be one that I can't be using unless I get more books that begin with E. But yeah, let's just jump into all the books. We'll start with that E book, which isn't an e-book, it's a physical book. And that is Erebus, The Story of a Ship by Michael Palin. This is non-fiction about a ship, a polar expedition ship, you know my brand. This one, I have my journal set out open in front of me so I can have a quick look there at the books first before I pick anything, because I have my 2022 TBR, so whenever I pick out my letters, the first thing I do is look at that, look at the books that I haven't read on there and see if any work. This book was the only book on there that is one of these tiles, and it's also the only book I own that begins with the letter E, so boom. Yeah, non-fiction about a ship, so it's gonna, rather than tell one expedition, it's gonna be about expeditions beforehand, ones that worked, ones that didn't quite work. I don't know much about this, well, the ship or the main expedition. What I do know is that it sunk and loads of people died. Most of the things that I've read so far in polar history are the ones that are quite successful, apart from Captain Scott. But you know, I read that at the same time as reading about Amundsen, and nobody died in his party. So I feel like I'm slowly getting closer to like the death and the misfortune and the harsh part of polar history. I started pretty up here, like Nansen, Amundsen, Shackleton, you know, they're all winning at life, and now it's slowly going down. At the moment, I'm currently reading Madhouse at the End of the Earth, and some people have died in there, but I know that they don't all, so, you know, it's starting to trickle down here. Many are going to die. But yeah, looking forward to reading this, looking forward to learning more about a different ship, a different part of polar history, and it's going to be good, I'm sure. It's Michael Palin as well, he's cool. Monty Python, isn't it? I also thought, hang about, I've got an arc that I need to read. Boom, it begins with a letter A, so it works. This is A Little Bit Country by Brian D. Kennedy. I'll obviously talk about this in my haul as well. But this is about two boys that fall for each other in a park that's like the Dolly Parton land, but a fictional one, because that's probably copyright. So they're a bit country, but also gay. That's it, that's my knowledge. Then for the letter N, I have Nate Plus One by Kevin Van Y. This is also a book that you'll hear about in my haul. It's also orange, maybe that's a theme at the moment, maybe it's an in colour for books, because this is also a new release. And Kevin Van Y wrote Date Me Bryson Keller, which I really enjoyed. It was like 4.5 to 5 stars, so hopefully this is going to be just as good. And it's about a boy that goes to a wedding in South Africa, and then his ex-boyfriend there. I don't know if it's going to be like exes to lovers, or whether he's going to be trying to get with somebody else so he doesn't like them. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't looked too much into it. We shall see. It's quite short as well, so it's going to be a super easy one to get to. And then last but not least, I went for a book beginning with K, and that is King of Scars. Can you see it? It's very shiny. Yes, you can. King of Scars by Leigh Bardugo. I've owned this for quite a while now, whenever it came out a few years ago, and I hope it's good. I've heard mixed things about this duology in general, but I also don't know anything about it. I don't know what it's about. I know it's about Nikolai and other people that are in the Grisha universe, but I don't know like what the storyline is, or what the message is, what the theme tune is, whatever. I don't actually know. I just got it because Nikolai, and he was the best part of Shadow and Bone series. It's a fact. So yeah, I'm looking forward to giving this one a read, because, well, first of all, I've had it for so long, so I should actually read it. Second of all, I really like Six of Crows duology, but I think that Shadow and Bone trilogy is very overhyped. It's very average, so I'm wondering if this is going to be in the middle. Is it going to be the bad, the good? Like for me, Nikolai was the thing that made Shadow and Bone worth reading. I read the first book and I borrowed the other two from the library, because I was like, I feel like I want to finish the series, but I also cannot be bothered to spend any money on this. So yeah, it was alright. He was the best part of it, hopefully. Obviously, Leigh Bardugo knew that, and that's why she wrote this book. We shall see whether it's good or not. I don't know yet. Don't know what it's about. We shall see. So that is the Scrabble TBR part of the TBR. Also, Buzzwordathon is something that I am participating in every month. It was created by Kayla over at Books and Lala, and it's just like a prompt or a word or a specific thing for each month. Some of them are quite open, some of them are not so open. This month, well, not this month, the month I'm talking about now, not the one we're in, June, the word is very specific. It's just the word all. It has to have the word all in the title, and I own 2 books that I haven't read that have all in the title. So I have All the Better Part of Me by Molly Ringle, and I have All Boys Aren't Blue by George M. Johnson. So I'm going to pick up one of these. I don't know which one yet. Maybe both. Who knows? I'll pick up one of them, whichever one I'm in the mood for most. This is a contemporary about a dude that's like in his 20s that realises bisexual, and this is non-fiction memoir, also LGBT. They've also got very similar colour schemes like them 2 orange books earlier. I think kind of Erebus and King of Scars sort of also have the same sort of golden thing. I don't know what's going on this month, but yeah, I'm going to choose one of them anyway. And then last but not least, I'm also taking part in the Because We Can readathon. It's going from the 13th to the 19th in June, a week long. But this version of this readathon is very chill, it's very relaxed. Like 4 of the 7 prompts are stuff that are not like read a specific book. It's just read 100 pages, read 200 pages, finish your book. It's very simple. So the 3 prompts that are actually like things that need to be done is read a book by a new to you author, read a book that's been on your TBR forever, and read a book in your favourite genre. So I'm not going to pick specific books for these. Some of the things that are on here work for these. We shall see. It's a week-long readathon, so I might pick up littler things that fit for the prompts in the week. But yeah, I feel like those 3 things are pretty simple and easy to get to. So yeah, that is all the things I'm going to be reading, unless I pick up other things in June. So let me know down below what you're reading in June, if you've read any of these, if any sound interesting. Are you taking part in the Because We Can readathon or another readathon? I know there's like quite big ones happening in June, so I'm sure most people are doing the big ones. You can do the chill one as well if you want. It's up to you. But yeah, say some words down there and then I'll reply. I say that I have loads of comments I haven't replied to. I'm sorry, I've been really bad. I went on holiday and then I came back and I still haven't caught up. But yeah, say some words down below and I swear down I'll reply. But if this is your first video by me and you enjoy it, then please check out some of my others. And if you continue to enjoy, then please subscribe, that'd be awesome. Anyway guys, I will see you in a few days with another video.